Pakistan in the War on Terror. The Saudi-born Zain al-Abidin Muhammad Hassain Abu Zubaydah was arrested by Pakistani officials during a series of joint U.S. and Pakistan raids during the week of the 23rd of March 2002. During the raid, the suspect was shot 3 times while trying to escape capture by military personnel. Zubaydah is said to be a high-ranking al-Qaeda official with the title of Operations Chief and in charge of running al-Qaeda training camps. Later that year, on the 11th of September 2002, Ramzi bin al-Shibh was arrested in Pakistan after a 3-hour gunfight with police forces. Bin al-Shibh is known to have shared a room with Mohammed Atta in Hamburg, Germany, and to be a financial backer of al-Qaeda operations. It is said bin al-Shibh was supposed to be another hijacker. However, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services rejected his visa application 3 times, leaving him to the role of financier. The trail of money transferred by bin al-Shibh from Germany to the United States links both Mohammed Atta and Zacarias Moussaoui. On the 1st of March 2003, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was arrested during CIA-led raids on the suburb of Rawalpindi, 9 miles outside of the Pakistani capital of Islamabad. Mohammed at the time of his capture was the 3rd highest-ranking official in al-Qaeda and had been directly in charge of the planning for the 11th of September attacks. Mohammed having escaped capture the week before during a previous raid, the Pakistani government was able to use information gathered from other suspects captured to locate and detain him. Mohammed was indicted in 1996 by the United States government for links to the Oplan Bojinka, a plot to bomb a series of U.S. civilian airliners. Other events Mohammed has been linked to include ordering the killing of Wall Street Journal reporter Daniel Pearl, the USS Cole bombing, Richard Reed's attempt to blow up a civilian airliner with a shoe bomb, and the terrorist attack at the Al Ghriba synagogue in Yerba, Tunisia. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed has described himself as the head of the al-Qaeda military committee. Amidst all this, in 2006, Pakistan was accused by NATO commanding officers of aiding and abetting the Taliban in Afghanistan, but NATO later admitted that there was no known evidence against the ISI or Pakistani government of sponsoring terrorism. However, in 2007, allegations of ISI secretly making bounty payments up to CDN 1,900 Pakistani rupees, 1 lakh for each NATO personnel killed surfaced. The Afghan government also accuses the ISI of providing help to militants, including protection to the recently killed Mullah Dajjal, Taliban's senior military commander, a charge denied by the Pakistani government. India, meanwhile, continues to accuse Pakistan's inter-services intelligence of planning several terrorist attacks in Kashmir and elsewhere in the Indian Republic, including the 11th of July 2006 Mumbai train bombings, which Pakistan alleges is due to homegrown insurgencies. Many other countries like Afghanistan and the UK have also accused Pakistan of state-sponsored terrorism and financing terrorism. The upswing in American military activity in Pakistan and neighboring Afghanistan corresponded with the great increase in American military aid to the Pakistan government. In the 3 years before the attacks of the 11th of September, Pakistan received approximately $9 million in American military aid. In the 3 years after, the number increased to $4.2 billion, making it the country with the maximum funding post 9/11. Such a huge inflow of funds has raised concerns that these funds were given without any accountability, as the end uses not being documented, and that large portions were used to suppress civilians' human rights and to purchase weapons to contain domestic problems like the Balochistan unrest. Waziristan main articles. Waziristan War and Islamic Emirate of Waziristan. With the logistics and air support of the United States, the Pakistani army captured or killed numerous al-Qaeda operatives such as Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. Training ground for European militants. In 2009, a politically unstable Pakistan emerged as a new global hub for anti-West militancy, but, because of the constant threat of U.S. attacks, recruits were reportedly more likely to spend their time under instruction and in training than carrying out assertive action. In his report on the matter, focusing on an alarming influx of European extremists, Reuters security correspondent William McLean wrote, long a favored destination of British militants of Pakistani descent, Pakistan's northwestern tribal areas are now attracting Arabs and Europeans of Arab ancestry who 3 years ago would probably have gone to Iraq to fight U.S. forces. With the Iraq War apparently winding down, security sources say, the lure for these young men is to fight U.S. forces in neighboring Afghanistan or to gain the skills to carry out attacks back home in the Middle East, Africa or the West. One consequence: Western armies in Afghanistan increasingly face the possibility of having to fight their own compatriots. He added that the matter was likely to surface in a meeting on the 6th of May between United States President Barack Obama, Pakistani President Asif Ali Zardari and Afghan President Hamid Karzai, the first mentioned looking to bring an end to the employment of Pakistan's tribal zones as a launching pad for al-Qaeda activity around the world. Thousands of people have been killed in Pakistan due to terror attacks since the beginning of the War on Terror.